Okay, I have three cameras going. Right here is the Nikon ZR. This is the Sony A7 IV. And this is the Sony ZV-1M2. Full frame cameras, 1-inch sensor. 18 to 55 or 18 to 50, but it's at 18. And ISO is at 320. This one, the ISO is at 200 on the Sony, and then on the Nikon it's 1100. And it's on auto. All three of them are on auto. So what is that? So it's Sony in dynamic range, whatever. So it looks good on the ZV-1M2, but it's a little bit darker. I got it on neutral for the Nikon. I got it on, what is it? Neutral also on the A7 IV, and I don't know what's on here. But this is just to do a quick sound test of what it is. I got a dummy battery on the ZV-1M2. I just watched Peter Gregg live streaming show, and he had the ZV-1M2 and the ZV-1, and the ZV-1 looked better, okay? He didn't have a dummy battery to the ZV-1M2, but with an 18, you got to bring the camera a little bit closer, all right? He had a 70 millimeter on the ZV-1, and it looked pretty good, but he didn't have probably the white balance on correct, and it was just the last minute he wanted to compare, and he replaced a camera, and then he had to put the original camera back because the battery died. But with the ZV-1M2, A7 IV, and the ZR, you can put a USB-C cable to it, and with the ZR, I would recommend like 80 watt or above to keep it charged. With the ZV-1M2, I've had no problem with the dummy battery. On Sony's, on the regular full frames, they do trickle charge down a little bit, but I have no dummy battery on the A7 IV or the ZR, okay? And basically, this is just a setup to see each picture how I look, and I try to match them as best as possible. Just remember, on the LCD screens, they don't give you the actual way you look as the camera is recording. And the only other thing is, it's just a test for the sounding. An individual just contacted me. He thought that there was more clipping on the A7 IV. So I looked at the settings. They do have noise reduction stuff on. So does the ZR. On the ZV-1M2, they have the 3-prong thing where you can do all around, backwards or frontwards. And I believe it's frontwards. It might be all the way around. And then on here, I don't see anything on the A7 IV. And it's on auto for face tracking and stuff. So, you know, the subject detection is a little bit off, but basically they should look the same. So it's just a sound test showing you the quality between each camera, different price points. So the ZV-1M2 is like, I think, close to $1,000 more. You get the Nikon ZR, and then about $600 more. No, $700 more. Wait, if that's $2,200, yeah, $500 more or $600 more to get the A7 V. So, you know, 1-inch sensor, full frame sensors. The ZR is a 24 megapixel. The A7 V is a 33 megapixel. And it's a 20 megapixel on the ZV-1M2. So I just wanted to test for the sound quality and also for the picture quality. It's straight out of camera. I try to match the settings as best as possible. And let's just go with it. ZR does have the 32-bit float on. And I'm using the small rig wind muffs on, which is also used for the Z30. Nothing in post. All I do is I video it and then I just put it up, you know, like it is. And no compression or anything. So you'll see 3 videos. You'll see the Nikon ZR, the A7 V, and then the ZV-1M2. And the way I'm going to label it is the camera name and then the picture quality and sound test. So 4K 30, 4K 30. It's not the HS, all right. It's just the S, because both are 4K 30, and this is 4K 30. This is, I think, 10-bit 422 on both. This one, I think, is 8-bit only, okay? But, write down in the comments which camera you like best. I will put it up. And the individual that complained about the last, in between the ZR and the A7 V, these are all built-in microphones. So let me know if you get that clipping. And that and plus the 3 cameras, because he was having such a good, Peter was doing such a good job on that ZV-1, but not on the ZV-1M2 because there's last-minute camera that he put in. I thought I'd just adjust it for the settings. So this is at 18 millimeters, and these are at 20 millimeters. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Oh, and I took it off picture 11. It's just the neutral or natural for the picture profile on the A7 V, and the same thing with the ZR. And then, of course, it's usually the neutral on the ZV-1M2. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.